used to be an hallucinogenic has now become a normal pathological lifestyle, which means that even it's so now you gotta understand now we're going above some shit. Now follow me on this. I'm in the spirit now. Can't get this shit regular out on the street. Now, it might not be nothing to function in regular society. That's why we don't function good in society. But we are going to a new world beyond that. And what it is some other worldly shit that is being fucked up in this world that we ain't caught up to in the next goddamn world. You getting this stuff? Now try this thing again. Okay. Let me try it again now. Okay now, look. Everything is everything. Now, it's just like, oh, well, I'll tell you that in a minute. Let's go on this point here. What used to be tripping, what used to be something that we used to go to get creative? It don't necessarily have to be, that's kind of strong hallucinogenics. It could just be some inspiration. One night I was listening to some Earth, Wind & Fire in 81. This was right before they quit. And I was listening to something, and I heard a sound in the damn music, and I jumped up in the goddamn house and was hollering, whoa, like that. And my mom and them didn't hear me, because they'd have thought I was going crazy. But I hit a damn note, and I went into something in which Maurice White and them was trying to explain. Now follow me here. What used to be something that we had to do some type of creative act through either drugs or through some type of poetic arts expression to create an alternative reality so we can go be great to the world. Now, we are doing this now, whereas we are not even functioning on this plane adequate because we are in another plane and we haven't caught up with it yet physically. You see where I'm coming from here? Now, I know I'm talking about there's a DVD out called Earth, Wind & Fire, Shining Stars, which is the history. You can get it at Tower Records. Earth, Wind & Fire, Shining Stars. It's a documentary. And Maurice White said he set out to create Earth, Wind & Fire. He first had the old jazz musicians, and it was horrible. Then he scrapped that, got all the young boys, because Verdine White was 19, and he got some people around his age, and then they was going, and it was trying to get a certain level, and trying to go to the next level, until they met up with Charles Stephanie, who did that. And that's when because they did Last Days in Time, Keep Your Head to the Sky, and it was big in the black community. But they met up with Charles Stephanie, and he did Open Eyes with Mighty Mighty on it, and Devotion. And then the next one, Charles Stephanie, they did That's the Way of the World. And when they did that, the motherfuckers went to another level. You see what I'm saying? Then they did Gratitude, and they did Spirit, and Charles Stephanie dies. Now, when Charles Stephanie dies, Maurice White says he was getting ready, he said, it was like he had another person on the other side, and he said it went to another level, because after that, it's the great album, All in All, with all that Ramesses tomb, the pyramid. That's because Charles Stephanie was in the spirit world. And then they went from that, and they went to that I Am, and then they went to Faces. And he said, we just got off a tour from HEMMITT, and that went over black people's heads, because they're getting dumb now. See, well, Stevie Wonder did the shit too. That motherfucker did Secret Life of Plants, and black people was like, but he had just came back, he had just come back from the Dogon. And there's a cave over there he could go once a year and he could see. So he did Secret Life of Plants. That's the motherfucker you need to be meditating to. Huh? Yeah. So the key here is, he said he had another, and then he said, Maurice White said I was studying Egyptology, and I was putting it in the music because I wanted to give it to the people. So when I hit that, when I got that Earth, Wind & Fire, and I started hollering, I hit into one of them, I hit into something in which he was trying to convey. I just started hollering and stuff. So the point I'm trying to make here is, in so many words, our laggardness, our whatever you call niggas, because you can't figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? They can do some stuff that's so irrational. that is unbelievable. And throw you for a loop. They got a surprise for you every damn day. And that's why somebody just haul off and shoot somebody, because it's something so irrational. What I'm trying to say is what you call craziness is a level that we done gone to that we're no good on the earth no more. Now, follow me on this. Follow me on this. I told you when the white man jumped this time, he threw dealing. Now, let me explain this going on here. They had 4 new deities that came the day after the election. So that was the 3rd. 4 ancient Native American deities. I read them out in the earlier. And they were earth, water, fire, air, and ether. That means they got all the aspects of everything in the universe in the atmosphere. Now, let me explain something to you. This deity shows up. There's a prophecy of Lakshmi. They say that she has all the gods that ever was inside of her. So the arms is one entity, Shiva. The other ones is Indra. And you just it's all the same shit, Egypt or whatever. And she represents the Maya figure that this is, because she got all the gods within her. So when she showed up recently, the first thing started doing was that she started changing certain atmospheres. So that Venus thing, the atmosphere started changing. Then these Native American spirits that came, earth, water, fire, air, and ether came. And this is what the deal is. And this is what the white man is over in Iraq trying to find something. And they got the dig sites, because they know this. They know we're maybe in a couple of months. No, they know the shit is happening now. I'll explain. But I'll explain what's happening. I'll give you proof. That the atmosphere is changing. We're the one that's changing it because we're crazy. And we'll catch it. So the atmosphere is changing. Now what happened when the atmosphere changed? That means his guns and his bombs and all the stuff that makes him his warrior that you think you can't fight with, they don't work, because what makes them work is they have only harnessed the energy that's relevant to this atmosphere that make gunpowder, fire, make nuclear stuff work. Now, if the atmosphere changes, none of that shit works. You get it? The atmosphere is changing now. Why is it cold